Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your boy John the Segway. Look, today's video, I got the Flux Adapt Runner sneakers.
Wanted this shit forever. I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me. Brush it off, pick myself up, moving on to the better. Hey. Ain't no errors, baby, it's a new era. I wake up early feeling rich like I'm Kesha. I get to the paper, boy.
Now, if you guys want to know, this is not a sponsored video, just throwing that out there. When I buy something, I like to try it out before I just make a review on their website. Flux have been emailing me saying, hey, let us know how you like the sneakers, blah, blah, blah. And I had to make them wait. I just can't do it. So anyways, I bring to you guys the Adapt Runners, okay? They do have Adapt Runners. These are kind of like your more breathable running sneaker, okay? These are more geared towards trail running, like as far as concrete or asphalt goes. I wouldn't use these on trails. They actually have an Adapt Trail Runner for that. They also have an Adapt Waterproof. The Adapt Waterproof is more of like this sneaker, but waterproof. So not really for trails, but I would imagine the Adapt Trail Runners would have some sort of water resistance to them. But anyways, back to this sneaker. What I like about these sneakers when I was using them, I made a whole nother video on these sneakers and I didn't upload the video because I was like, I'm walking the trail. You guys are kind of watching me vlog, and I was doing more of the vlogging and talking about fitness more than actually this, the actual sneaker. So I decided to just make this formal video on the sneaker itself. What I liked about these shoes in particular was just they felt flat. They're designed to feel flat and normal, okay? So these are basically almost like wearing toe shoes. If you guys ever wore toe shoes or know about toe shoes, these are kind of like wearing toe shoes, but having your feet in an actual sneaker. Now, something about the sizing, okay? I'm gonna show you something. Now check this out. This is something that your other YouTubers won't do. I'm gonna take this measuring tape. I'm gonna take these feet, these Lambo feeties, right? And I'm gonna measure them. And then I'm gonna show you the size that I got my Flux sneakers, which is a size 10. So I want you guys to see exactly. I want you guys to get your measuring tape. If you don't have one, go to your hardware store and buy one. Measure your feet and use this video as a guide to know what size to buy yourself. Check it out. All right, here we go, Lamborghinis. Now my foot, the camera's lens, the width of the lens is going to make this like an optical illusion, but I have the thing lined up exactly with the heel of my foot, and we're gonna move all the way to the front. And what we got? I'd say 10 3/4. Is how long my foot is from the base of my heel to the tip of my toe. And I bought my Flux sneakers a size 10. Now let's see how much space I have between the tip of my toe and the tip of the inside of the sneaker. Okay, show you guys. Basically, I can stuff my whole finger right between the tip of my toe and the tip of the sneaker. I wear a size 10 shoe normally. I ordered this Flux sneaker, a size 10, and that's how much space I have, with my foot measurement being exactly 10 3/4 inches long from tip of my toe to the back of my heel. If your feet isn't wide, then I would tell you guys, I would almost recommend to get a full size smaller than the size sneakers you buy. If you buy your sneakers or your other sneakers, whatever you wear, if you buy it just a little bit bigger so your feet is comfortable from your real size, I would take your real size and go a full size smaller. That's just my recommendation. A good thing about Flux, guys, is that Flux allow free exchanges. So if you buy a pair of their sneakers and it doesn't fit you right, you can actually mail this back in. You go to the website, always keep your emails. They'll go on ahead and send you a return label or a QC code that you can use to print up at your local FedEx or UPS dealer. Depending on the dealer, it should be free, but you'll see. So if you guys order these sneakers, keep the boxes, keep the box that the box comes in. That way, if you do have to exchange it for a bigger size or a smaller size, you can do so. This sneaker also has a removable adapt sole, and this sole, this thing, like, it sort of like massages your feet as you walk. Like, you see all these little honeycomb looking grooves. when your feet is in here and it's moving around because you're walking and it moves around and it presses, these things are kind of like, they like massage your feet. It's kind of weird at first, but then when you wear this a couple of times, you start getting used to it, and like, it's like, wow, this is actually kind of cool for something that's just so thin, but it has it. Another cool thing I like about this sneaker is it is breathable, okay? This is the more breathable design sneaker of the three that they have when it comes to the Adapt Runner style shoes, right? This whole top area, all this around here, this is all the breathable stuff, okay? And the lower part just gives you a little bit more like resistance, like you can tell it's designed for like, maybe you might rub your feet up against something that's a little rough. So you got a little bit of extra material down on this bottom side to protect your feet. This logo, all the logoing on this sneaker, all back here, you see this design right here, you see the Flux logo right here, that is all reflective. This right here and on the top here, this is all reflective. Another cool thing I like about this sneaker is you guys can see it does have laces, but it also has a design where you can, it's like a slip-in design. So you set the laces how you want them, double tie them, triple tie them, get them the way you want them to look, make them look fancy. Some people like to make their laces look fancy. And then put your feet in it to make sure your feet can slide in and out without needing to adjust the laces. The laces could basically be used just to tighten up the shoe or whatever. And you can just slide your feet in and out. This gets easier the more you do it, as far as sliding your feet in and out. As you wear the sneaker in and you break it in, your feet will be allowed to slide in and out. But once your feet is in here, this thing, this whole top area just kind of wraps around your feet. It's actually really, really cool. This part right here in the back, back of your heels, if you guys have sensitive heel backs or whatever you call that part, this is padded. There's a little bit of extra padding right inside of here. And then when you pull on it, you can be sure that it's not gonna rip, or you're not gonna like damage the design of the sneaker or anything like that. Sneakers are actually pretty good, guys. And so for you tech geeks, the stack height of the sole is about 22 millimeters, and this sneaker is machine washable. So you guys, if you're ever worried about colors, right? Because that's why I got the black one. I was like, well, you know, if I get any of the lighter colors, if it gets dirty, it's gonna show, it's probably hard to clean. These things, you can throw these things right in the washing machine. My opinion says take the sole out first and then put the sneaker with laces. You can take the laces off if you want to, but you probably don't need to, especially if you have the laces tight enough so they don't come loose in your washing machine. But if that's an issue for you, take the laces off. But this whole sneaker, as a sneaker, you can throw this thing right in the washing machine and wash it. It is vegan designed, all right? Really don't know what that means, but that's what they say. They say it's vegan designed. And I enjoyed wearing this sneaker. I've worn it for I've probably put about 50 miles on these sneakers. So not a whole lot of miles, but I've put it through adverse terrain. I've put it on gravel, I've put it on grass, and it didn't do well on those surfaces, which is why they make a trail runner sneaker, okay? There's another $10 more than this, but it's worth it. I mean, guys, I've seen the ads on Facebook on this sneaker. They said, trade in my Hokas for these. And I was like, yeah, okay, what's a Flux anyway? I don't even know what a Flux is. And I said, but your boy gonna try it anyway. I'm gonna buy the sneaker because I've been investing in my fitness and my well-being. I've been being more active outdoors. It's like running, so I haven't been riding my electric scooter. My Segway is often now, lately, as of like the last 6 months. I've been doing a lot more running, jogging, walking, and stuff like that, a little bit of hiking. And so I decided to try these sneakers out, and I'm going to not answer that question of do I ditch my Hokas for these, because I'm gonna say no. And not because I think one is better than the other. The Hokas that I do have are trail running boots / hiking boots. This is a running sneaker. This is not a trail running sneaker. This is not a waterproof. My Hokas that I have are Gore-Tex. This is not a Gore-Tex. This does have a very slip resistant sole, which is, yep, another thing, guys. Didn't mention that, but now I'm mentioning it. It has a slip resistant sole. No sole is going to be completely slip free where you're not going to slide on a slippery surface, but they do have a good material here on the bottom that is supposedly slip resistant, okay? Resistant just means it resists sliding, it doesn't prevent it. So I will not be ditching my Hokas for these, but I will be using these when I'm not needing to wear the Hokas, because they are trail running boots, not, you know, asphalt and concrete running shoes. So do I recommend you guys buy these? Yeah, the hell. If you guys have on sneakers, what is it, Brooks, Skechers, even Nike makes pretty good running sneakers that cost $200-300. If you're not a hardcore like that and you guys want to kind of go more of a flat foot design like barefoot, this is gonna probably be one of your closest options to being barefoot while still being comfortable because you have some comfort. You have a 22mm thick sole. You have the massaging style designed. These are probably patented soles right here that you can take in and out. You can get these replaced. Flux do make socks. They do make bags. They do make training shoes. If you guys are doing weightlift training in the gym, they actually have some shoes that have very, very good reviews online, man. I mean, I just never heard of this brand, and then I seen it on Facebook, and I was like, I'm gonna try it out. And now I'm gonna go buy me, after they give me my 15% off discount for my trail runners for this video, I am going to buy those because I wouldn't mind having a second pair of trail running shoes. I have a New Balance sneakers that I use for trail running, and they are still brand new. So yeah, without further ado, guys, like I said, don't be scared. Order the sneaker if you can. If it doesn't fit or if you don't like it, they will return your money. They also give you free exchanges. If you guys need to exchange the size because maybe it didn't fit you right, they will exchange it. Just keep your emails. Follow the instruction on the emails. Look for anything on the email that says need to return or replace item. Click on it and just follow the prompts. You don't need me to make a video on how to do that. Just self-explanatory. Just follow what it's telling you. Just look at the options, click on it, look at the options, click on it until you get to where you need to be. When they show scan code, because that's what most companies are going to do these days or are doing these days, which is probably what they're doing. I'm just assuming that's what they do. You go to your local FedEx or UPS station, drop off place, whatever the case may be, and bring your box and the box that the box came in. Bring it to the place. They're gonna pack it up for you and ship it back to Flux. Once Flux gets your shoes, they will say, okay, these shoes are in good condition, so make sure you don't ragdoll them. By the way, their warranty does cover any defects within the first year. That's another reason why you guys should try it out. This is not a sponsored video. I just really like the sneaker. I made them wait for this review because I wanted to wear it for a while before I decided to talk on it. I've been impressed with it. They're just good. So I'm gonna let you guys know a couple of guidelines. Just gonna give you guys a few guidelines to follow, because these shoes are used for people who like to walk barefoot, but who wants to have that same sensation of being barefoot with a little bit of extra cushion. But some of you guys may be wanting to buy these sneakers because you are interested in transitioning into more of a barefoot style, walking style, okay? So some of the guidelines are gonna be, one, just know that the amount of time it may take for your body to adjust to the barefoot style, it varies between people. So you may go online and you may see someone say, oh, in 2 weeks, my feet was, you know, maybe I was going through some pain and it was hard, but you have to stick to it. These are one of those type of sneakers. You have to stick to it, all right? Your feet is going to hurt. Those are muscles that you don't use because you wear a different type of shoe that doesn't really support that natural walking style that these type of Flux sneakers provide for you. And this is gonna go for your trail runners. This is gonna go for your workout shoes. It's gonna go for these, you know, the adapt runner sneakers. Basically, all of Flux sneakers as of the time of this recording, which is March of 2024, they all have a flat profile, which is basically like walking barefoot, just with a little bit of extra padding. So just know that how long it takes your feet to adjust to that style or that type of walking, it's gonna take some time. It could take a few weeks, it could take a few days, it could take months. You have to continue to wear the shoe. Your feet is going to hurt. That is not a bad thing. The hurting in your feet that you normally feel, for most of you guys, I can't say it's absolute for all of you guys. Some of you guys probably cannot walk barefoot. So that's why I told you guys to go to a foot doctor and have them tell you what type of foot you have and what type of shoes they recommend. And then you can go on and throw this brand of sneaker at them and say, hey, I'm interested in these shoes. What do you think? Okay. But if they say they think it'll be perfect for you and you put them on your feet and your feet are hurting, it is because your feet needs to adjust to the barefoot style of walking. So make your transition gradual. Okay. Maybe wear these sneakers for a few days. and then wear your original sneakers, whatever type of shoe you wore before you tried the sneaker, wear that for a few days, and then come back to the Flux sneakers and wear it for a couple of days. You may be able to go more than a couple of days. Maybe you can wear it for a week or 2 weeks straight before you start to feel a little bit of discomfort in your feet. Discomfort is your feet adjusting to the more natural barefoot style of walking. That's all I got, man. Do I recommend you guys buy these sneakers? Well, like I said, I put about 50 miles. It's probably a little bit more realistically miles on these sneakers. I feel like that's enough time through different terrains to give you guys my best opinion on these shoes. And I would say yes. They have a very good warranty up to a year and any manufacturer defects, okay? Like, you really can't beat that. I mean, it's pretty damn good. That means they're really standing by their product. So I recommend it. So thanks for watching, guys. Jay on the Segway. Like I said, this was a non-sponsored video. I just really like the shoe, but I had to wear it before I can give you guys a review. I had to wear it. I had to put it through some paces before I could really say, you know what? I think these are good shoes. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to see more videos on all types of things. Look at my playlist. You'll see all types of videos I make. If you like what you see, give me a like, man. Subscribe if you want to, all right? Whoever got me to 1,000 subscribers, all right? I appreciate that. So we're on the road to 2,000. Let's go.